Hey there YouTube, it's Erin here. Today is September 28th, 2011. I believe this is my week 28 post-op video. I'm making this on my iPhone because for some reason I don't have internet in my house right now, and so I am going to have to upload this on my 3G, which is fine. But I wanted to make a video today. I didn't make one last week. I think I made one about a week and a half ago, and I was still at 168. So for those of you who don't know, I'll just go over my stats again. I had my gastric bypass RNY on March 9th, 2011, so just about 6.5 months ago. And my highest weight was 266.4 last December 2010. On surgery day, I was 246 pounds. So I had lost 20 pounds. Last time I made a video, which was a week and a half ago, I weighed 168. So I was still 2 pounds away from my 100-pound mark, and I had been there for about 3 or 4 weeks. And today I weighed in at 160. 160. So that's about 8 pounds in a week. Really weird. This has happened before. It's become a sort of pattern where I'll not lose anything for 3 or 4 weeks straight, and then I'll get my period and I'll drop like a bunch of weight just in 1 week. So yeah, this week was almost 8 pounds, like 7 pounds or something, since last Wednesday. Which also means that I made my 100-pound mark. Officially, I have lost 106 pounds, so I have 14 pounds to go. Which just feels amazing. And my BMI is 25.1, so I'm like 2 BMI points away from being in the healthy range, which is also really amazing. Yeah, so 14 pounds, my goal of 146 pounds. I'm hoping to reach that by Christmas. I think that I have a pretty good shot of reaching it by Christmas. I don't know when my body's going to want to stop losing. You know, it's possible that I'll lose another 10 pounds and then just stop. I'm not sure, but I'm just going with it. My goal is 146. I'm just going to go with whatever my body is doing, wants to do, and I'm going to take it. You know, 8 pounds in a week after 6 months is a really big deal, and I'm not taking it lightly. It's really, I feel really, really lucky. Oh, my cat's going crazy. So what else is going on? You know, I'm feeling good. I'm in a solid size 10, size medium, large, both of them tops. My eating is going good. I'm discovering that I'm eating a little bit more snacks, which is bad. I have to nip that in the bud. The snacks that I'm eating are like I'll grab a Hershey Kiss on my way out of the studio or something, or like a handful of goldfish or something, and you know, it's not necessary. I don't need to be eating that. I'm not hungry. It's just sort of mindless eating, and so I've become aware of that recently, and I am still losing. I want to continue to take advantage of this honeymoon period for as long as it lasts. So that's something that I'm aware of and trying to fix. But as far as everything else, I'm still doing the same thing I've always been doing, which is, what was I saying? Well, yeah, so I don't drink any calories. I don't drink anything with the meal, so I'm still really good about, you know, waiting 30 minutes before and after a meal. And I get all my water in, I get all my vitamins in still. I take that very seriously also, just because, you know, my body is altered now, and I'm serious about keeping it nourished and keeping it healthy, and also taking my vitamins every day gives me a lot of energy. Yeah, and it keeps me strong while I lose the weight, so it's really important to me. So that's basically it for my surgery. I thought that I would talk a little bit in this video about my online dating. Now, nothing has really happened. Okay, so it's not like a big deal. I've just sort of had these revelations about myself and my body while I've been dating these guys. So I started online dating about a month ago, just as a sort of experiment, not to really find the one or really, you know, get into any sort of serious relationship, but I wanted to just put myself out there, you know? I mean, this shedding of 100 pounds has really done a number on my sense of what I want out of life, and I just realized that, you know, when I was heavier, I just really didn't put myself out there as much as I wanted to, as I could have, and part of that is this, you know, dating has always been this fear, and a lot of it stemmed from my weight. I just didn't think that there would even be guys that would accept me, and the whole prospect of risking rejection and that sort of thing, it was too scary. I just avoided it. I didn't want to like go through the process of rejection, and yeah. So recently I decided that I would try again. And it's been a really interesting experience. I've learned a lot about myself, about what I want out of someone else, and also just about how I see myself, you know. The guys have been great. They've all been very nice, very kind. I've had a lot of fun dates. I haven't had any bad dates at all, which is weird. I would have thought that they would have been really, at least one or two been really, really bad, but they haven't. They've been really good. I mean, they've all been awkward. They're all kind of like blind dates, but for the most part, they've been good, and I met a couple guys that I've gone out with several times, so it's, you know, it's, something might be happening. I'm not exactly sure yet, but it's this weird thing with my body, you know. My brain is not caught up with my body yet, so I still feel like I'm well in the 200s, you know, maybe not as big as I was when I started, but I do feel like bigger than all the guys, and I'm not bigger, but I feel it, and it's this weird trick my brain plays with me, and there have been times when I've just become conscious of my body. Like yesterday I went out with this guy to a movie, and we were walking out, and, you know, I was walking in front of him, and it just sort of suddenly occurred to me, oh, he might be looking at my body right now. Like oh, that's weird. And then I became self-conscious of it, you know, because my relationship to my body is just in flux right now, just because, like I said, I haven't caught up with it. My head, I'm bigger than what I actually am, and so I'm never sure what the guy is thinking. I'm just so used to thinking that guys that I'm going out with are thinking that they don't want to be there because I'm fat, or which, you know, was never even really true when I was fat. It was all in my head. Plenty of guys that are with heavy women and love them and appreciate them and think they're beautiful, and it was all in my head, you know. But now that my body is so drastically changed, it's weird. It's weird to think that a guy is looking at my body, what they're thinking. It's gonna take some getting used to. You know, it's weird going out with blind dates, thinking that you already kind of know them, but you don't know them, because all you know is what they show online, and that's never like an accurate depiction of themselves. Even if it is accurate, it's still not accurate, because a lot of relationships are about you know, chemistry and like physical, the physical, so like body language or smell or how you feel when you're around that person, and there's only so much information that you can get online about a person, you know, their occupation, their age, whatever. It doesn't really tell you about who the person is. And so my philosophy has just been, well, meet a bunch of people, and then when you meet them, you'll know a lot more. So that's kind of what happened, and most of them, they're not a match at all. A couple of them, I like a couple of them, so I don't know. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, so I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to upload it straight from my phone. Sorry, my arm keeps getting tired. Yeah, so 106 pounds lost, an 8-pound loss for the week. Unbelievable. Feeling really, really good. I hope everybody's doing really great this week, and making good choices and feeling really awesome. And thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.